It may be hard to believe, but more than 30 years after round one, the pony car wars are still underway. This is the latest bout with the current champion, the Z28 in this corner, facing off with the all-new challenger from Ford, the Mustang GT, packing new muscle under the hood. Are you ready to rumble? It's a battle for the sweet spot in the American performance market that's older now than many of the buyers, because these V8-powered rear drivers are still priced to sell. The Mustang GT stickers just under $23,000. The Z28 with an electrics option package is $24,300. The Chevy got a new face in '98 that not everybody prefers, but the rest of the styling is smooth and purposeful and even suggests an NSX from some angles. The Mustang is all new this year with a collection of retro styling cues added to the new edge styling. The original horse now floats in the grille. The C-scoop side panels are more prominent now, and there are 35th anniversary badges in case you missed the history. It's busy, but we like it better than the last Mustang. Inside, there's room for improvement in both cars. The Camaro has decent buckets for driver and passenger, but they need more lateral support. The 6-speed shifter is quick and positive. The Mustang buckets need even more help with complaints of not enough padding, let alone lateral support. The 5-speed sits too far forward, and the console engineers apparently weren't talking to the transmission guys when they drew the cup holder. Nice. But the big change for Ford is under the hood, where the 4.6-liter now has bigger valves with more lift to improve breathing, to add 35 horses over last year for a flywheel rating of 260. And that seems about right with our best dyno run showing a peak of 218 horses at the rear axle. Chevy, on the other hand, is clearly underrating the LS1 small block, quoting 305 horses at the flywheel. But with 286 ponies at the rear axle, the real rating is more like 330, close to the Corvette's 345 horses. Needless to say, the Mustang is outclassed. Now, if we put both the horsepower curves on the screen, you can see the nature of the Mustang's problem. Mustang's on the bottom. The Mustang's out of breath at 4,900 RPM, while the Z28's still winding to its peak near the 6,000 RPM red line. Put those numbers to work on the strip, and you get the expected results. The Mustang is quicker than last year, running to 60 in 5.5. But the Z28 is faster still, running to 60 in 5.2. And get into it in a shootout. And the Mustang will be more than 2 car lengths behind when you're done. There is another significant improvement to report for the GT. The live axle rear now has greater travel to help smooth out the ride and to make the Mustang a better handler in the twisties, although there's too much understeer for our taste. The Z28 is a rougher ride on broken pavement and is definitely given to oversteer. It doesn't handle the corners as well as the GT, but you can do your steering with your right foot. So what's the decision? That the Mustang is much improved with more horses and better handling, but we can't get past the blast in your back that comes with the power of the LS1. Even at the official rating, 305 horses is better than 260 any day. So by unanimous decision, the champ is still the champ in 1999. There's just no way around it. We're power-mad enthusiasts here at Car and Driver, and the Z28's extra 45 horses puts it on top again in our voting. The Camaro is still one of the world's best performance bargains. But it's worth mentioning that not everybody agrees with us, because the Mustang outsells both the Camaro and the Firebird combined. So even if the Mustang doesn't yet bring enough power to win our votes, the new updates do make the GT an even more enjoyable ride for the folks who don't mind getting their doors blown off by a Chevy.